What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. You might be asking yourself, what are we doing today with you looking like a grizzly bear hanging out with a convict eating a cheese-only sandwich? Well, today we are going to be talking about the vehicle or vehicles that we're going to be getting rid of. So the vehicle we are going to be getting rid of that, well, at least is on the table to get rid of is, boom. Yes, that is right. It's Gabby's RTR Spec 2. One of the reasons we're talking about getting rid of this vehicle is because Gabby has now taken over responsibility of making payments on the car. And those payments are about $540 a month.
$550.
$10 more. $550. It does make it a difference when you're working at a job that isn't paying you an incredible amount of money and that you are getting ready to go to school. So you got to make sure that you're financially responsible, which she has not been up until this point. Along with it being a vehicle of this nature, it means that the insurance policy is high on these. What was your last estimate that you got when you went to go get insurance?
So, the top end was like $700 a month, and like at the bottom end might have been like $350 a month.
Okay, so
that's like a whole car. There's a whole thing.
Yeah, between $300 and $700 a month for her on her own for insurance for this vehicle. So that is a lot of money. Now, with her getting ready to go to school, she wants to be able to focus on school and not have to worry about trying to afford this vehicle. I want her to be on her own insurance policy because, I mean, girl going ditches. Yeah, there's no way you were going to drive out of this thing. So that means that to be financially responsible, we may need to look at a different vehicle, which means this one might be moving on. So what are some vehicles you've actually been considering?
A Focus ST, a little Nissan Z. I really like those boxy BMWs. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. I don't know names.
It'd be like an E36 or E46.
Right, but then how difficult it was to work on Andrew's car, and I don't want to deal with that.
For me, I think that out of those, the BMW is a little bit lower on the list due to maintenance costs. I do think it's a cool car, but out of those, to me, if I were to put them in order, I would probably, well, it was only 3 cars, so I would say it was in the order that you said them, which would be ST, Z, and then the BMW. Plus, we've also had an ST before, so we know the cost involved in that, how cool the car is, and it keeps us all within the Ford family. Okay, so there will be another vehicle that we are looking at getting rid of, and that vehicle is, that's right, it's another Ford RTR vehicle. Not this one though, this one. So you might be asking yourself, why would you get rid of this Mustang? You went through a lot of work with the conversion over into the 18 plus, and now you did all the work to the engine. What's the reason? Well, the reason behind it is because, well, I would like to free up some money myself. Now, we are not hurting, but at the same time, vehicle prices on resales are higher than they have ever been, at least in my existence. And I know for sure hers because she hasn't existed for very long. You just used to be swimming around in somebody's balls, and now here you are saving people's lives. With this vehicle right here, I know that we can get the best price on it that we can right now. And if I get rid of this vehicle, that frees us up for some more things like remodeling the house, building the bigger garage, and paying off the F-150. We pay about $1,000 a month on the F-150. So yeah, it's double what you're paying on your vehicle, and I'd like to get this thing paid off. But that doesn't mean that we're getting rid of fun stuff. We still have the Mini that we need to work on, the project, and then the project that engine over there is going to be going into, which we haven't talked about yet, and I don't know if we'll get to in this video. But we have a lot of other fun things going on, but once the truck is paid off and once we're able to at least get that down, we're going to get another vehicle. But we need help in deciding what that vehicle is going to be. So to get rid of the RTR Spec 2, there's 2 vehicles that I kind of have in mind that I want to get. One of them being an RTR Spec 5 10th anniversary. And the other one is, they just announced it, I'll put a clip in after this, the 2023 Corvette C8 Z06. If you guys haven't heard this thing, it sounds exactly like a Ferrari. I love the sound of it, and it'll be an American car, and it should be cheaper, but with the prices that the C8s are selling at now, this will probably end up being a $200,000 car by the time it hits the dealerships. Now, with the 10th anniversary vehicle, I know that I work with RTR, so I can get one of these things, and working with Ford, maybe I can get a pretty decent deal on the base vehicle that it's built off of. Now, there's the cost involved of getting it painted, the conversion, taking care of all of that. But still, I think in the end, it's gonna be cheaper than a C8. When we're looking at the 10th anniversary, if I wanted to get a 10th anniversary, I would have to do it soon. The reason being is they're limited to actually just 10 units. So out of all those vehicles, Lebanon Performance has 2 of them left, and we have number 10 left. I want number 10. It's the only one to have because it's 10th anniversary, 10 years after Vaughn won his first championship. Number 10 is the one that I want. So if I'm gonna get one, it's gotta be that one, but I gotta get it soon before somebody else takes it. The other thing is the C8 is not gonna be available until 2023. So that's 2 years off. And by then, for sure, the 10th anniversary cars are all gone. We also don't know how much the C8 is gonna cost. We don't know.
Too much, I can tell you.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be too much. And we don't know what that markup is going to be. We don't have performance numbers on it yet. So to me, it might be better to just get the 10th anniversary and then focus on something else like the C8 Z06 later on if it's a possibility. So let us know in the comments down below which vehicles that you think we should get. Should I get the 10th anniversary or should I get the C8 Z06? And should Gabby get
a Z or ST? Wait, so here are my plans. So if I get an ST, I want it to be all black, you know, like the murdered out kind of thing. And then if I get a Z, I want to make it Naruto themed.
Don't ask me. I don't know what that is.
It's such a good anime.
It's a dude with cat whiskers on.
He doesn't care where they're at.
It's like a wimpy Dragon Ball Z, maybe. I don't know. What do they do? What does he do?
Well, he is.
Make it short.
So he's a Jinchuriki, which means that
okay, I can already tell this isn't going to be short, so just know it's not nearly as good as Dragon Ball Z. In our next video coming up, we are actually going to start the conversion of the RTR Spec 2 2018 Plus conversion back to the stock settings. So we are going to be putting back on the tactical performance struts and dampeners, as well as the 1-inch tactical performance springs. We're taking out the roll cage. We're putting back in my rear seat, which means we're taking your rear seat away from you. And then we will also be changing out the headers. So guys, make sure that you tune in for that. Do not miss that. Both these cars are going to be up for sale. She's still got a few parts to buy.
Are
for
you
hers.
telling me that we're going to have to take out the engine and put in the headers?
I hope not. There's a way that you can do it without doing it. It's just that the headers really, really suck.
Because I remember the push.
Try and line it up with the front of the car. With the front of the car.
Which way are you trying to go?
Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you want to see any of the stuff that's coming on or come along with us as we purchase our new vehicles or new to us vehicles. Well, mine's gonna be new. You'll be new to you because you got that budget, girl.
Not the shade.
Hit the bell notification down below. Make sure you subscribe so you can hit the bell notification, because what is it going to help if you hit the bell notification? You can't unless you subscribe. Until the next video, thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.
You know what? I have 2 jobs now.
Congratulations. Okay. Anyways, for the one. Damn it! That was me this time. How the turntables are turned?
Yes, the tables are turning. They're already turntables. And those turntables are turning. You know, like the teapots? Teapots that just...
I would like to crack you in the head with a teapot.